Sports Sunday with Don Harris and David Chancellor. Sports Sunday, now in high definition, starts right now.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Sunday. The Cowboys are NFC East champs. They're in the playoffs, and they set records doing it. We've got a crew in Big D, and nobody has more on the Cowboys in Sports Sunday. As always, I'm Don Harris, along with my good friend David Chancellor.
I think I speak for you when I say this is an honor tonight to be able to close down this place.
All the people who've worked here.
A real thrill and a real privilege to be able to do this, and I urge you folks who have watched us over the years, you do not want to miss a single minute of tonight's show till the very, very end. That's so right. Stick around for all that. We've got all that, plus one of the top 5 stories in San Antonio this year. We'll go down on that, and we will say goodbye to this old building. This is our very last show from the corner of St. Mary's and Navarro, and David Robinson is in studio to help us turn out the lights one final time. But first, as always, we start with our CTP Corporate Travel Planners Sports Sunday trivia question, and very fitting on a night when the Cowboys...
As you may know, this is the final live broadcast from a building that put on San Antonio's first TV broadcast way back in 1949. So it is our honor to close it down, remembering all who worked here over the past 65 years.
And while we are obviously excited about the new place and the new technology and a new start, this place does have a rich history. And who better to tell it than our very own Randy Beamer.
Television in South Texas means WOAI-TV on Channel 4.
And since WOAI-TV first went on the air 65 years ago, it's been from this old building at the corner of St. Mary's and Navarro. A building that's frankly never been pretty or glamorous, no matter what it was wearing. And it has changed inside and out plenty over the years. Built more than 100 years ago, it's housed several different business operations. Early on, more than one at the same time, and sometimes advertising, it had room for more. There was an auto supply company and car dealership here, even some gas pumps outside. And the building had actually been around for years before the owners started WOAI Radio here in 1922 on the second floor.
I don't know if it's true or not, but the story I was told at one point is that they were giving radios away to car buyers so they'd have somebody to talk to effectively.
In 1949, they started WOAI-TV.
And it's crazy that it was a car dealership before, but that's what helped us have the studio space, is because these were showrooms for the car dealership.
Good evening, everyone. This is Austin Williams, and here are the major news stories for tonight.
We had one camera in the studio that watched us give the news on radio. That was the beginning of TV news in San Antonio.
The Deputy Defense Minister of Poland, Edward Okop, has made further demands that the Polish communist ranks be purged. We're just a
For years, WOAI-TV was all live and mostly entertainment for the few hours a day it was on. And then reporters started shooting more and more news film in the late 50s. But one technology change after another has kept changing what you see on TV and changing out all the equipment in this building.
It looks totally different.
Pat Baudet worked here for 16 years as production manager and director, but she hadn't been here for a few years.
When I first got hired, we faced that way. And then years later, we changed it to where directors face that way. And things have just changed in this building so much. As everything grew, as digital came in, people got kicked out of downstairs to upstairs. We really didn't use the upstairs that much. It was half empty. But as the need grew with the digital world, things shifted. And it was just so much fun to see technology change television.
Pictures, eh?
That's why Chief Engineer Tom Strouch goes to the file cabinet to show off all that technology.
That looks ancient.
Frankenstein was created here.
I'm one of the few people who know how to do this. That's how you turn on lights back in the day. And it works.
And even though I'm kind of an old timer, at least for TV, I didn't know everything about this building, like the fact there's a decades-old bomb shelter way in the back and 20 feet down.
This is amazing. I've been here 25 years and never even heard of this. the bowels of WOAI. And I mean bowels. It smells like bowels. Wow.
How you doing?
So in this sturdy old box of a building full of always changing TV technology, right now we are appreciating the people who kept it going. All the colorful characters who have made this place feel like our home as you have allowed us into yours.
It's mostly the people, and you won't, the building doesn't make any difference. It's just the people you worked with.
Still, we will miss the old place. Marty Ornella started here 45 years ago.
It's like home here. You're gonna miss it, and I'm gonna miss it at home.
Dave, a lot of history in this old place.
I can't help but think of both of us and how we both watched the birth of our kids and raised them, coming down here every day, week after week, year after year, for now well over 2 decades, obviously, for you and for me as well. But we're obviously very excited about moving over to what we are now calling the Loop location.
Our new home.
And making a lot of new memories for many, many years to come here in San Antonio.
Well, David Robinson is standing by. And go ahead, Dave. You can pull the trigger on it here. Standing by to turn out the lights on this old building as we look forward to the new. One final time from the corner of Navarro and St. Mary's, we say good night and God bless.